Are you suggesting, in response to the border question, that the president is withholding executive action on the border until he gets the money that is part of this supplemental?
No, I'm not suggesting that. I'm suggesting that the way forward, the proper way forward, is to get this supplemental passed.
If the deal does fall apart, are there elements of it that the White House could tackle on its own without Congress?
So look, I don't want to get into hypotheticals. There's a deal happening. If I answer that, right, then it's getting in the way of the.
President Biden talked about shutting down the border on the basis of national security. Are there not steps that he could use under executive authority to some measures to kind of seal some of the border efforts?
He has said he's willing to use executive measures, and you know, if he gets the bill passed, if he gets border funding, and it includes those authorities, he'll use those authorities.
Why not? Why wait till Congress? Why not?
We need legislative support for border security measures, and we need the funding to be able to put in place border security measures that the president can utilize. He has done some things like putting U.S. troops down there to alleviate some of the responsibilities or administrative responsibilities of Border Patrol, but we need this funding.
Follow up. You've said a couple of times, as you did just now, that we should wait. You don't want to get ahead of the process. I think your answer to the previous question was that we don't know what's in it. Yet the president and the White House have explicitly said it should pass. And so how is it that on the one hand, the president has said, pass this thing and send it to me, but then when asked about it, you say, well, I don't want to get ahead of it, we don't know what's in it. How could you say you want to pass it when you don't know what's in it?
Here's the thing, both things could be true, and I'll explain why. The White House team has been part of, right, the negotiations, right? And the president has been getting regular updates, right? So obviously, no. What I'm saying is negotiations are still happening.
The president didn't exhibit that kind of caution over the last few days, right?
For me, from here, I have to exhibit that type of caution. And the president is the president, right? And he wants to give confidence to the.
And then a follow-up on the border. The terms of the Senate deal that are under discussion would give DHS expulsion authority if border encounters hit an average of 4,000 a day over the course of a week. Does the president consider that threshold of daily encounters a crisis?
I'm not going to negotiate in public.
I'm not asking, of course.
You're asking me about a specific provision that you allege is in the deal. And as Karine has said many, many times, and she's absolutely right, we're not going to negotiate here in public of what's in or what's not in this deal.
Setting aside the deal in question and waiting for more details to come to light, is there a number in particular with regards to border crossings that the president would see as a crisis?
The president himself has talked about the fact that there's a crisis going on at the border and the numbers are too high, and we're going to do what we have